An Orlando man who told FBI agents he could have as many as 1 million images and videos of child pornography will not be allowed to go home.
The suspect, who was arrested yesterday, was in federal court today trying to get released while he awaits trial. Channel 9's Jeff Deal was in court as well. Jeff, this guy worked with children, right?
Right, he told investigators he's a respiratory therapist who primarily works with infants, but said he works with other children of other ages as well. Today he was here at the courthouse. His family was also here to support him and try to tell the judge that they would keep an eye on him if he was allowed out. Leaving the federal courthouse, what do you think about your son getting arrested for something like this?
I don't know yet. I'm sorry. Because
we know that you guys tried awfully hard.
It's got to be frustrating for you. The father of 36-year-old Vorad Vorasingsuk said until the arrest, he didn't know his son was involved in child pornography. Federal investigators caught Vorasingsuk after they were able to link a child porn download to his IP address at his Orlando home. Investigators served a warrant at his house and said they found 1,800 files of suspected child porn on a laptop and 300 more on a hard drive. Today in federal court, an FBI agent testified Vorasingsuk told them they might find as many as 1 million images and videos. He told them he's been viewing child porn for 16 years. He's addicted to it and could not guarantee investigators that he would not view child pornography in the future. Vorasingsuk has worked as a respiratory therapist at Advent Health since 2003. He said he primarily works with infants, but has worked with children of other ages. Vorasingsuk stated he has never touched a child inappropriately. Could you talk to us a little bit about this? His wife, sister, and father told the court they would watch him and shut off the internet if he were allowed to go home and live with them. But the judge decided at this point it would be a risk to the community to let him out. You are disappointed he's not coming home?
Yeah.
But his father later clarified he's disappointed, but he respects the court's decision on this. Advent Health told us the suspect has been placed on unpaid leave from his job. If he's convicted for receiving and possessing child porn, he faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 5 years in prison. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Orlando, Jeff Deal, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.